Okay, now. Hi, everyone. I'm Raquel from Fangirlist. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Nice to meet you. Well, how are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Good, great.
Good, yeah.
Excited.
Just starting out the day.
Yeah. Well, my first question is for the three of you. Why do you think it's important to tell your history to the world?
You want to start with that?
Sure. When I was growing up, I did not see anyone who looked like me on screen. I lost my leg and I got to meet people in real life who had one leg, but I didn't see them represented when I saw movies or television. And the show, to me, and I think to all of us, is about changing that so that kids like I was and kids like Logan is now can see themselves represented when they watch the media.
Yeah, I think that's like a really good point. Till I think when I was about 7 or 8 was the first time I actually saw somebody like in real life that looked like me in a way. So I think that being able to put somebody like an amputee on screen is just going to make that so much faster for not just amputees, but for everybody.
Okay. Well, my next question is, in your opinion, for the three of you again, in your opinion, what needs to be improved in Paralympic sport at the institutional level?
What needs to be improved in the Olympic sport?
Yes, Paralympic sport.
Oh, in Paralympic sports?
Sí, yes, at the
institutional level. I want to make sure I understand your question. Like, is there like a scandal that we should know about that you know something about?
No, nothing is like the prize you won is for example in Spain.
Yes.
The prize you won like a Paralympic athlete is less than you won like a Olympic athlete. It's something like that.
Yeah.
This is happening in the United States or something like that happen?
Yeah, that's a fair question. I would not want to criticize the Paralympic movement on camera for an Apple interview. But yeah, I don't know to what degree it's relevant to our show, but yeah, I can speak to that slightly. Yeah, so I went to the Paralympics. I was a ski racer. I raced in Torino, Italy, and it was an enormous honor to represent the United States in competition. I think that, you know, the thing that as adaptive athletes, and Logan would probably agree, you know, the thing that we want is for people to watch our sports and not just view it as, oh, look how inspirational this is that people with challenges are doing sports. We want people to look at adaptive sports and say, wow, I'm watching sports. You know, I'm rooting for a team or I'm rooting for this athlete in the same way that I would watch able-bodied sports. And I think, you know, the Paralympic movement is, you know, it is determined by people's interest in that sense and by the way that audiences watch it. And so my hope is that more and more people watch Paralympic and adaptive sports. And in that sense, our show has a kid who plays sports and who plays sports normally. And we root for him, hopefully, when we see that episode. And hopefully our show can be a small part of improving that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just to add on, I mean, pardon me, just to add on to that, one of the main goals of the show is to show exactly that, right? I think there will be kids and also their parents who see the picture of the show on Apple TV Plus and think, I don't have a prosthetic leg, I don't relate to this kid. But when they watch the show, they'll realize he's a kid going through everything just like they are anyone else. He just happens to have a prosthetic leg.
Yeah, that's the real like only difference. We want people to see that there maybe is no like not such a big difference and that we're all the same, and that like what Josh said with sports is, say I will run track with a prosthetic leg, but you will be rooting for me just how you will be rooting for somebody able-bodied in the Olympics, such as in the Paralympics.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you for your time and good luck with the show. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Raquel.
Thank
Bye.
you. Take care.